Hi, I'm Ashley, the founder of HealthySexyHungry.com, where I help women love their bodies and lose weight so they can love the skin they're in. I'm so happy you could join me for today's video because we are going to be talking about detoxing. And it's something that is very common for women around this time of year to desire to do. We start to feel fat and bloated and sluggish and like we have to suck it in all the time. And we start to feel really self-conscious. And we think if we do a detox or a cleanse, it's sort of going to reboot us back into reality and it's going to make all of our problems go away. And a lot of us think about detoxing at the beginning of the year to sort of release everything that we overindulged in during the holidays and so we can start fresh. And I can totally relate to that because I feel the same way, but I think there are a lot of misconceptions out there when it comes to detoxing. And so I want to help set the record straight for you before you do anything that could permanently damage your metabolism. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about, first of all, the difference between detoxing and cleansing because there's a lot of confusion around that and they tend to overlap with a lot of people's vocabularies. The next thing I want to talk about is pros and cons when it comes to detoxing. And within that, I'm going to mention a few cleanses and detoxes in particular to give you specific examples of what I'm talking about. And the third thing that I want to share with you is why it's so important not to rush into a crash cleanse or the next big diet fad, and why it's really important to sort of step back and look at what results you really want to create in your life and how sustainable you want those results to be, so you don't do any permanent damage. So let's talk about the difference between cleansing and detoxing. So cleansing is going to be pretty specific to a certain part of the body. We have things like liver cleanses, we have cleanses designed for your digestive system, we have like sugar cleanses designed to sort of like clean all the sugar out of your body. So cleanses, while you can do a cleanse that is, aimed at sort of the overall body, that's more detoxing. There are some cleanses out there that do that, but in general, cleansing has to do with a certain specific part of the body. So like a juice cleanse, that is going to clean out your digestive system because you're not really putting any food out there. And the philosophy is that if you're not putting any food in and you're just consuming liquids, then you can sort of clear everything out, right? Now, a detox is actually detoxification. What does that mean? That means on a cellular level, on an energetic level, even on a spiritual level, you are detoxing and releasing things that don't belong in your body, don't belong in your mind, don't belong in your being. And how a detox works is you typically have a clean eating program, and sometimes there are supplements and teas or certain things that help facilitate the detoxification process. But in general, what detoxing does and why people like to do it for weight loss is because fat cells store toxicity. So a lot of people, if they have problems losing weight or they plateau during a weight loss program, it's because they need to do a detox because the fat cells are literally holding on to these toxins, and the toxins and the fat can't get out because they need to properly be detoxified in order for that to happen. So I hope that sort of clears up the difference between a detox and a cleanse. I will say just one more quick thing. I think, this is my personal opinion, cleanses tend to be more depriving. You have things like the Master Cleanse, like fruit and veggie juice cleanses. You have like a liquid cleanse that could last a few days. I'm not a big fan of those because they deprive the body and they tend to send it into shock. So what that means is, let's say you want to do a cleanse, a juice cleanse, like a green juice cleanse, because you think that it's going to clear out your digestive system and it's going to sort of rev up your metabolism so you can lose weight. Well, here to tell you that probably won't happen because your body is going to freak out. It's going to think, oh my God, she's starving me. And what happens when your body thinks that it's going to be starved is it holds on to the fat. It literally hoards it because it gets scared that you're not going to feed it. It doesn't know when the next feeding is going to come. So that can sort of alter your metabolism. Now with detoxes, those are typically going to be more nourishing and also help you release weight. So I want to compare the difference between some sort of like crash cleanses and some detoxes so that you have a better idea of what each of them do. So let's talk about the Master Cleanse, also known as the lemonade diet. I've had my own personal experiences with this one. The first time I did it was in college and it went really well. I felt great for 10 days and it was amazing. And the second time I did it, it made me really sick, like literally ill. I had no energy. I was super lethargic. I actually, like, my skin went totally sallow. I had super bad bags under my eyes. And it was because my body wasn't in the right place in order to do something so depriving. So the lemonade diet, basically the theory is it's giving you the minimum requirements energetically for what you need to get through your day, and it's also helping facilitate the detoxification process through, the lemon juice and the cayenne and all the water you're drinking. Now, what I want to point out is if you just want to clean out your digestive system, then that's okay. It's really depriving, and I don't really think it's the best thing to do. But if you actually want to detoxify and release things from your body, you're not going to accomplish that through doing the Master Cleanse, because the liver is sort of the powerhouse detoxifier in the body. And the liver needs protein first of all, in order to function every day, and second of all, in order to release and detoxify toxins. So if you're doing the Master Cleanse or the lemonade diet with the intention of detoxifying, it's just not going to work. It's actually going to probably help you hold on to more toxins, and it's going to create an added burden on your liver, which is no bueno. So in general, if you want to do the Master Cleanse for a few days, just to sort of like reboot your system, like 2 or 3 days is the max I would suggest doing it. Otherwise, you're going to burn your liver and you're going to make your body totally freak out. And when I say freak out, I mean hold on to fat and mess up your metabolism. So let's use another example. Let's talk about green juice. Everybody loves green juice, right? It's so trendy and delicious. Green juice is great. I totally love green juice. I tend to enjoy it more as part of a balanced diet. And you can enjoy it during a detox. I just don't recommend using it only for a detox. Part of that is because of what I just mentioned with the Master Cleanse and how the liver needs protein to detoxify. You could be, absorbing a lot of really fabulous nutrients, but if your body is still totally toxic because it hasn't had a chance to release all those toxins, then you could be getting all these great nutrients, but essentially they're going to sort of like come in, you're going to absorb them, and then they're going to be flushed right out. They're not really going to hang around and do you long-lasting good. So those are two examples for you to sort of base it off of. Like I said, if you want to do something liquid, I wouldn't recommend doing it for more than 2 or 3 days. That may even be too much if your body is not in an optimal place to handle a liquid diet. So I hope you'll really check in with yourself and see if that's what's in your best interest. Now moving on to detoxifying. With the detox, yay! Detoxes are the way to go. First of all, if you detox, you are going to be nourishing your body so it doesn't freak out and hoard your fat, and you're simultaneously going to be able to release toxins, even like toxic emotions that actually get stored in your organs. You're able to release these things while still nourishing yourself. So the reason I love a detox so much is because you get the benefits of releasing and detoxifying without the deprivation. So many of us think that things have to be like hard. If they're harder, they're better, right? No. Things can be easy and you can enjoy delicious food on a detox and it can do you a lot more good. So what I like to see in a detox is the removal of toxic substances. So those can either be in the form of foods or drugs, alcohol, environments, like your physical environment, chemicals, and household cleaning products and things like that. I tend to think that the most powerful detoxes also address things like your thoughts and your emotions, and they also include addressing part of your spirit, because everything is super connected. So if you have, let's say you have a really negative body image and you want to do a detox to sort of reset your body, essentially so you can feel more comfortable in your body, so that you can start to love yourself. But if you do a detox that is only designed around the food part, and it's not addressing any of the psychological or emotional roots behind that sort of insecurity, then it's only going to do so much good. So I tend to like things that are holistic, that encompass the whole being, encompass all of you, so that you can really get all of the results you want. So I hope that this video on detoxing has been helpful for you. If you liked it, please like it on Facebook and share it with your friends. And if you are interested in learning more about whether or not a detox is right for you, I have just designed Reboot Your Booty for 2014, and that detox is going to be released January 1st. And so if you're interested in rebooting your booty, there will be a link right below this video that you can click on that'll take you to the page that you can sign up to get on the list so that you know all the juicy details. And if you are going to detox, I hope that you'll do it right. Nourish your body, nourish your mind, nourish your spirit, be gentle with yourself, and do it in a sustainable way so you can have long-lasting benefits. All right, lots of love to you. See you next time.